Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to week 2, day 6, the end of week 2 of the Weightlifting.Ai program. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about this workout rather quickly and then kind of touch upon some of my thoughts about how things are going with the program. So the workout included snatch, push press to overhead squat 1 plus 2, and those were relatively light up to like 86 kilos. You'll see the weights on the screen that I did with the screenshot from the app, and then had power clean plus jerk 1 plus 3. Those were again really light. I believe it was 107 to 111 were the two sets that I did with those. And then the back squats were sets of 4 where they progressively went up because they were easy at first, so the program kept adding some weight. And then you'll see kind of how I rated the RIRs. Obviously went from easy to more difficult, so nothing really too shocking there for a top set of 191 kilos for a set of 4 that went pretty well. The last set, or the last exercise I should say, was snatch pulls, which were just at 152 kilos. Nothing too radical there. Mostly for me, just working on keeping my hips low, because if they get difficult, then my hips tend to rise up and turn more into a deadlift than an actual weightlifting specific pull. But less so about the workout itself. It was a pretty routine workout and went really well, particularly with the back squats and really with the pulls. So a lot of the strength work went really well. I'm sorry if you hear the creaking of my chair. Chair is probably about ready to get its driver's license, seeing how I've had it since I've grown up at my house when I was a kid. So I don't know. It's probably, honestly, probably is more than 15 years old at this point. Anywho, the program is going really well so far. So I really like the exercise. I like how it's adapting. And I like how it's making me do things I don't want to do, like the overhead squats, and it has days that are light, days that are heavy, normal programming stuff, and it is good so far. There are little things that I think the app will clean up as time goes, is like the writing on some of the exercises. Like on day 5 for me, it had a block above the knee, clean pull plus clean, just to say, block clean as well, just so if there's a video populating as a description for that, it shows the specific exercise that's being done and not just the one from the floor. But that's a pretty minor thing. And then looking back at other things, I think that the other big thing, I've mentioned this either the last video or 2 videos ago, is being able to swap out exercises that involve blocks or hangs and just being able to kind of go between them, or at least ones that are close enough, being able to swap between them. I know it allows it for the accessories, but I think for like block stuff, if I'm not at the gym, or if I'm at the gym, I should say, I have blocks to use. Or I don't have blocks at the gym, I have blocks at my house. So it depends where I'm at, if I'm able to do them or not. So like little things like that, but I like how the programming is progressing. And I like how there is like a heavy day kind of for like snatches 2 days a week. I'll be curious to see how it does with the clean and jerks, because most of the clean and jerks have been really light so far. The snatches have definitely been more challenging, or at least had more of the challenging workouts. For some reason it says my compliance is at 0 right now, which is kind of hilarious. But I keep clicking on the wrong button. If I'm looking at, not my profile, the analytics part of it, if I'm looking at the clean and jerks, this was the most reps that I would have, and then the reps kind of go down to week 5 where the reps are at the least. So I'll be very curious to see how the weights go up as the volume goes down with those, to see how much more challenging things go with the workouts. I have noticed that in week 3 there are days where there are a lot more clean and jerk volume. I'm trying to look at one of the days. So on day 3, there's 5 sets of 124 kilos, which I'll assume that will go up in intensity a little bit if I say that they're easy, which I'm assuming the 124 or 25 or whatever I end up doing will end up being pretty easy at first. And then there's a couple other days, power clean plus jerks with 125. So yeah, the clean jerks will get a little bit more intense, and the snatches can kind of continue to do what they have been doing. I want to continue to kind of push those without straps if I can, but I'll probably try to, like on this particular workout today, for the day 1 of it where it has doubles, like I'll try to do as many of them as I can without straps, but my hands start to hurt too bad, then I'll throw on those bad boys. But I don't know, it really depends on how I warm up with those kind of things. But I'm a bit rambly right now. I'm happy with how things are going. I feel like I'm getting stronger. My shoulders are feeling like they're getting stronger. My jerk technique's feeling more consistent and feeling like it's getting better. And my squats have been going quite well. So I'll be curious to see how, as the weights get more intense, that'll be the biggest thing, because I think the volume part of it is working quite well. But we'll see how the intensity as it goes up as the weeks go on, if that leads to bigger and better things. But that's it for this video, the end of week 2. So the next video you see will be the beginning of week 3. Talk to you all in that one. Peace.